Well, I think one of the funniest things is when I went, after a show, I went to go eat with my family, and we could not make it to the table. I must have hit the wrong time, and because we had to walk through this area to get to the restaurant, and literally by the time I was done, my face hurt. I was smiling so much. You know, because you smile for this picture, I'm like, hey, you know, going around. And it's funny, you know, because when I'm, sometimes, you know, it gets kind of chaotic, and someone wanted me to take a picture with them, but I grabbed the wrong person. I'm just standing there like, no, we want you to take a picture with this person back here. And it's like, oh, I'm apologizing to people, and I'm trying to go around. And it's just, it's funny. I love doing it. I love doing it, but sometimes I don't know what's going on. I'm like, just tell me what to do. One of the best things that I've, you know, experienced on the show was when we were surprised that Jamie Foxx was our mentor. I mean, you gotta understand, I watched his sitcoms growing up. You know his music and some of his movies, and it was just like when he popped through that door, I was like, what? And then on top of that, when he mentored us, it was just so comfortable. He made it so comfortable. He kind of set the atmosphere by laughing, you know, telling jokes. You're not telling jokes, but like making things funny, and it just loosened me up, and I was able to sing in front of him. When I'm out here and we get some time, it's not much, but just to like get away from it all, I go to church out here. I just go to church on a Sunday morning, and I kind of just like leave the world behind me, and just because I think church is one of the things that grounds me, and it keeps it keeps your head focused, keeps you humble, keeps you just keeps you who I was coming into the competition. That's what I do. In the house, my roommate was Anoop Desai, and he was great. I can't complain. He's a very intelligent man. We weren't the cleanest. But we had some good conversations in that room together, and good times. Well, what's different about being on the show is that there's so much work that goes into each song and so much work that goes into each show. When you're at home, you watch a show and you're like, oh, what a great show, they did a great job. And all you think about is, in my mind, watching a show, I was like, oh, they got a lot of time to get their songs ready. And you really don't. We do so much here. It's not as much time as I think people would think. We don't, between each show just, all day just sing songs and work on music and spend hours just, we have so many different things that add to the show, and that's what makes the show so great. Some of the best advice I think I received on the show, there's been so much good advice, but one of the things that stuck out to me was just supporting some, I've come into the competition, singing like this kind of music and always singing at this level. But when I came here, I had to show different dimensions, and I didn't have much experience doing that. And so, I guess the best advice was coming in with levels of singing, coming in with nice smoothness on the low parts, but being strong at the high parts. But always, bringing, not just being like this level the whole time during the song, but kind of, adding dimension to your song. That was probably some of the best advice I've ever received. The thing that I miss the most from my hometown is family and friends, of course. That's my comfort zone, is back in Milwaukee. Where my house is, my room, my bed, my family, my friends. Out here it's like it's a whole new world out here. I have to have popcorn. I love popcorn. No matter what kind it is. Caramel corn, buttered popcorn, sweet and salty, or kettle corn, that's what it's called. I love it. I like Paula because she thinks from her heart. I like Simon because he's intellectual. I like Randy and Kara because they know the music business in and out. I feel like, and when they critique, they actually give advice when they critique. So you're able to better yourself. That's how I feel.